Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to teach you something so cool, something so useful. Like you can actually use it in your life and make a whole career, or you can just write some really good program for yourself. So let me just show you. Okay, so before teaching you this technique, which everyone is talking about, it's so trendy. I need to tell you some basic stuff. Okay, so I can SSH into my Raspberry Pi, and I can run some commands like free minus h in order to see my memory usage, but I can also do this. So instead of SSHing, I can run any command directly. Now, the thing is that theoretically, I can run command in any server, in any command, right? So if I have access to like 10 servers or my whole infrastructure, I can just run any command in any server, all right? Which is good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to like create a project. Like so, search into product and give in it. And we're going to install this like LangChain library. So you might have heard of this library. It's so popular these days. Like everyone is talking about it, but you might never have seen this in action. With the new documentation and the new version is really good. So I have learned a lot about this library, and I'm going to show you a few things. Okay. So the days when LLM were just dogs who can bark is gone. Now LLMs can bite, okay? That's the kind of dogs they are. So you can use LLMs to, launch a rocket. You can, like control a sex toy. You can just message your crush. You can do anything by using LLM. So this is like one really neat function which you need to learn in LangChain. And by just using this function, you can create like tons of useful stuff for yourself or your friends. This is actually good for normies. Like if you have like normie friends who just do not know how to run some API call, you can actually use something like this. Okay, so uh, we are going to implement few things in our system, which is going to be super cool. So just stick with me. Let's just switch to Python. So the good thing about LangChain is it comes with a lot of integration. So you can take any LLM power. Okay. So it have like so many chat models. So for example, I'm going to use like this, like Google Gen AI, but you can actually use Olam or anything else. Let's just see what chat models it have. So the library is like, let's just call VV add LangChain Google Gen AI. So this library have this function. The function is like, where it's like, yeah, this one, chat Google generative AI. I personally like Vertex AI, so that's another library. But for small use cases, like you can have this. So what we are going to do is we are going to look at the documentation of this copy page, and we are going to open like AI Studio, and we need like some LLM power. So we are going to get the keys from AI Studio. Okay, so but before that, let's just write some code. Okay, it's been so long since I have done any programming, so let's just do it. Okay, so all right, so I provided the like documentation of like LangChain, how to use this LangChain. So it's super simple. Okay, you just import this function, create agent, you create like a Python function, and then you just do this. Okay, so you tell which model to use, you give some tools, and there is this thing called LLM function calling capability. So Gemini have this, like almost all LLMs these days have this. So like with that functionality, you can actually make any tool call. And you can also provide like some system prompt, like, just be in your limits, don't talking about anything, and just do your job. Okay. So that's how you can, like do things. So, okay, write Python, like write a tool.py and agent.py file, which is going to be Google generative AI to run Python function. Currently only one function, and then function is going to be SSH my pi 3 minus h. Um Agent info, you are helpful system assistant. All right, so that's it. Ensure to import all tools from tools.py empty agent head all and tools with a nice chat interface. Okay, so with this AI Studio, you know what some people might say, why are you not using Copilot and stuff? So I have these tools. Okay, I even have like really good team. Okay, so look, oh, see this. But the thing is that it almost looks like I'm, writing code in my terminal. But Copilot really sucks. I don't really like using it. I don't, for these cases, like for small projects, like I don't even need like some editor or something, like IDE or something. So let's just create like tools.py. And this is so cool. Like, my friends and I always have debate over these things. Like, even I agree sometimes. Like, I feel like, we like computers because we exactly know what's going to happen. Okay. Actually, this never happened, but we know like if something is wrong, it's our fault. It's not like stupid LLM. LLM doesn't have even any intelligence or something. It's just so stupid. So, that's it, I guess. So let's just get the API key, create API key, and YouTube stupid idiots. Um, okay, that's it. Um, all right. So we are having our API key now. So let's just create like Google API key .env and hope we have like python.env installed. This thing might use, like how to hide this thing. Okay. So after this, we can actually like UV run agent.py. And this is so stupid. Like, but you can actually do cool. Okay, I'll tell you like, oh wow, this is actually stupid. Um, let's just rerun this, and this time, do I have the API key in my? Let's just try this. Oh wow, I had API key. So, um, I know there is one issue which is going to happen. I will fix it. Okay, what can you do? So even though I used like Google in order to write code, it still does not know the right model name. And it's been so long since it's making this mistake. So, oh wow, use Python dot and I have Google API key. Okay, so we are going to write like some pretty cool tools, and I'm going to show you like where these things can be helpful. Okay, so I personally like the use case in DevOps. Like if there is something wrong with the server, and for example, you have like database, some Python application going on. So what you can do is like you can actually so this is like React loop. So the thing about React loop is that it will understand the output. So if you read some logs using LLM, and if there is some issue with database, so it's going to connect to the data, like it's going to run the SSH command, which is going to fetch the logs of the database, or it can check like whether the database process is running or not. Okay, so those things can, like can be useful. Um, let's just paste this. Let's just again. Oh, again, it could mistake. So UV run agents require. What can you do? Oh wow, I accidentally press. I can get server memory users. Okay, give me give me memory update. So now it's going to tell me, it's going to execute the tool, and see, I'm getting like a nice output. Okay, so only oh no, tell me how much page space I have in RAM in my part. So you can actually have like any server. So instead of MyPy, you can create like a Python list to verify. You can tag any server. You can do a lot. Okay. So as you can see, it is being really helpful, and it is telling me in the format which I asked. Okay. So let's just stop this. Let's just write like some more cool tools. Okay. So get my server memory uses. Um, let's just write some another tool. I don't know how to write. So let's just copy this. Uh, and go to AI Studio. Can you write more tools which can be used for system, like checking what process is running? Also, in my Raspberry Pi, I have this directory like drive. No, yeah, ls drive search. It's lagging. It's lagging. Yeah, drive work media. Why it's lagging? Uh, okay, media. Okay, so here I have like lots of media. Mm, I have this directory, so certain movies, you need a function for that. Um, just curious, like, okay, so let's do something here. It can be useful for me, like some real use case. I have like some really good commands like in order to do things. If you have like for example, in order to download my favorite books um from Play Store or any like legitimate bookstore. Okay, so I have those things. Let me just show you. Okay, like so I need to find some content when we are vibe coding, or I might have to end up like editing our videos. So like for example, you can do like things like this from LLM game instead of I just love this thing. This is so pretty. Oh my god, this is like one of the best scripts which I ever use, and I use this daily. Okay. Okay, so let's not talk about it, guys. LLMs are tracking. These days, videos are so hard. Like, I just hate YouTube now. Like, I want escape from YouTube. I just can't make videos on YouTube. My whole freedom, they just took away. Yeah, I want to. See? Okay, so I'm just, I just hope like they don't have like video tracking going on or something. Or like, oh, my internet is now slow. Um, Okay, so it just wrote some function, I believe, and it here modify section or no, I don't like this. Gives code back. So I don't like these things. Okay, so if you are disgusted by this, wait till I just find dot like okay, there is this command. Wait a second. Let me just show you. And SRC. See, this is how I just copy my entire code base and paste it here and fix this small bug. Semicolon is missing. Trust me, it works. Okay, give full file at that time. This is how I code. Okay, so don't be disgusted. I'm doing better here. I'm becoming a better person in this video. So, all right, tools.py, the version import three tools from tools.agent.py. Agent.py. I don't want to think about stuff. I just want results. By the way, I read docs. I know all the code. What can you do for me? Oh, this thing. That's the only annoying thing about this whole system. What can you do for me? Everything is good until white coding start messing with your code. I fix one bug, there is another bug. So search media files. Okay. Oh, it can search. Shall we try this? I don't know what function it is using inside. What if it just deletes my entire media directory? I don't even have a backup. Fuck. I should see. I should. Oh god, like this can be a disaster. I cannot trust LLM that much. Okay, so it is running some ps aux command, which is fine. It is using find or search query, and then just typical search query. Mm, okay, I don't think search query will work for me. So let's just do see if my jellyfin what is process is running. Okay, let's see what will happen. PS Hawks. Yes, jellyfin is running. Let's just stop jellyfin. Or I know obviously if I stop it, obviously like it will you are not idiots, okay? Again, see if jellyfin is running. Let's just write a function, write a new tool to check logs file of what program I'm running in my system. I'm pretty sure there have to be some systemd program like CPL. No, no, no. Var logs. There have to be some logs which I might want to check. Last lines of jellyfin is man. Let's just read like the log. Which one is the latest log? I don't know. Don't read them. So, I know. There is dates. Okay, I can see what is current date 8. This is the latest log. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm not an idiot. All right. So ls what? What this is the path. I have a CS degree. Or right. Okay, so this is my jellyfin part and it is my log file. So let's just get over with this example and then you guys use your creativity in free time, okay? Um, read last 100 lines or 50 lines and tell me if you see any issue or any summary. Okay, so if something goes wrong with my, jellyfin, I can have like a chat interface based on your current why it sends me this. Okay, based on your current output, the main jellyfin server is not running. See, it just understood like out of my PS out. So it's good for normies, like it's good for like people who just do not know how to use computers, right? Um, they just so languages is something which everyone knows, or like computers is something which people don't, and it's hard to teach everyone. So why not? Uh, okay, I'm still against it. You know what? Because it can mess things up. It can put us in grave someday. Too, sir. Also, it will discourage people from learning. Like Android phones and this whole entire phone culture already discourage people so much into like not learning computers. Like these days, everyone just know like how to use an app, and they just want app for everything, which is like locked by platforms, and this just sucks. All right, like LLM, it's like next level. I'm pretty sure people are not even learning how to use Windows anymore. Like how can we expect them? Only engineers will learn like system sync. Okay, so check Jellyfin logs log report. See, whatever I'm showing you, it's so powerful. You can actually create really good, like a system. All right. So let me just right now show you what is React Loop and what it can do. Okay, so I have like two tools, one for reading Jellyfin logs and one for, like detecting whether the service is running. Wow, it just gave me a very long answer, which I need. Like, don't hate me, guys. Don't hate. Appreciate people I hate and give shit. Okay, so all right. So watching this, you all do this. Okay, don't put it on me. So automated maintenance task, library research validation. I think something it did something which it's supposed to do. Tell me the meaning of the last line of jellyfin logs and tell me if the process of jellyfin is running also parent system be usage. Okay, so you can do stuff like this. You can like chain the tools. Okay, so you can do operations in system like by just natural language. Okay, the last line of jellyfin logs is this, so it just tells me that thing. Component jellyfin was shut down. Lisa, okay, this is normal message during shutdown jellyfin server. Let me check that jellyfin process currently running and system memory uses for you. Yeah, do it. Wow, it is supposed to do it in just one row, but for some reason it's like it, whatever. Oh, this is looking so ugly. My demo is so bad. And also it's so long. Now I won't be now I won't be able to use Adobe Podcast to because it has a limit of like 10 minutes. So I won't be able to audio enhance it. Okay, so now it's telling me it's stuff. You can screenshot and see. That's it for my video. Hope you have learned some